friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today I am sharing with you guys a crock pot recipe video. It's loaded with comfort food types of recipes that will fill your plates, fill your bellies, but not add up in price. And it's super easy to do. Like, you can fix it, forget it, all that kind of stuff. I like simplicity, I like cheap, and I like yummy. So that's what I'm sharing today. It's also a collaboration with my good friend Megan from Megan's Kitchen. She is sharing her recipes today. If you've never watched Megan, we collabed a long time ago. It's been quite a bit. But she has grocery hauls, she has what's for dinner videos weekly, all kinds of yummy meal inspiration. So I'm going to link her channel down below, and you guys be sure and go give her some love and check her out and tell her that I sent you. But let's go ahead and get started with today's video, you guys. Make chicken pot pie in the crock pot, and I don't think I've ever actually done this. I've had it, I've never personally made it. So we're going to take chicken breasts, I think a pound of chicken breast. You need 2 cans of cream of celery soup. I messed up. I'm going to use one of these cans to go with it. And then 2 cans of cream of chicken soup. You need a bag of frozen mixed vegetables, 1 can of biscuits, but you don't need those till the end, till like all this is cooked through. Pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. Okay, we're going to put the chicken in the crock pot. Just pour the chicken in there. Then we are going to take the soups, and we're going to pour the soups in there. Put the soup in. Okay, my battery died when I was filming, so hopefully you heard. All I did was put all the soup cans in there. So then now we're just going to season it up. It says a teaspoon. I don't really listen to that. I just put whatever I want, you know, whatever amount that you feel like putting in there. My onion powder is all dried up, so I don't have onion powder to put in it. Because it's like, you know, it clumps in the bottom, and it's just, ew, it becomes so gross. So I put that in there, and then all we're going to do on top of that layer is take the mixed vegetables, whatever vegetables you want to put in there, and put those on top. We'll add the biscuits once it's all done cooking later on, but as of right now we don't need that until later. Then what we'll do is we'll add a little bit more of the seasoning on top of the vegetables. Like I said, whatever you want, just add a little bit more, and then we're going to cook it on low for 6 to 8 hours, or on high 4 to 6. I'll cook mine on low. We'll come back. This has been cooking all day. We actually went out to eat. This is what it looks like, and then we'll actually serve this tomorrow, and we'll have it with the biscuits, and I'll probably show that. But look at that. So here are the biscuits. Okay, today's dinner is super duper easy. We're gonna make Crockpot Salisbury steak meatballs. We're gonna need mushrooms. I'm just using a can. You can put as much mushrooms, as little mushrooms as you want. My kids hate mushrooms, but we're gonna put a little can in. We need 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, 2 packets of brown gravy mix, 1.5 cups of water, and we need meatballs. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the meatballs on the bottom, put the mushrooms on top, and the Worcestershire sauce. But in this, I'm just going to put the gravy, mix it together. I'm also going to add garlic powder, and if you have onion powder, I'm out of mine, but that's what we'll put. Then we'll cook it on low for 4 hours. So easy. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to add the bag of meatballs. Then we're going to add in the mushrooms, which my kids absolutely hate. And then we need to add in the Worcestershire sauce. So let's get that together. Let me pour it into this, so that way I'm trying to hold something in my hand over here. So pour that in there so it's even. Then I've poured the Worcestershire sauce in there. We'll pour that on top, 2 tablespoons. Coming over to our water. Pour the gravy mixture into this. Let's see, guys. I like to do this and put all my trash back in here. Makes it easy. Pour that in there. So, let's see. Let me get something to mix this. Actually, we'll just use the spoon we already have. And we'll just mix it together real good. Actually, it's not going to mix like super well where it's like kind of clumpy with it not being hot. it'll come together when it's cooking. Let me grab the garlic powder. Oh, I'm not even showing you on camera. I'm sorry. It's right here. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize I wasn't, I didn't have the full camera on there. I apologize. I'm going to throw garlic powder. I don't measure it. Actually, it's not coming out. Hang on. Okay. Just sprinkle as much as you want, as little as you want. And then we're going to take that brown gravy mixture, and it might be a little bit clumpy, but it'll form together. And we're just going to pour it over those meatballs. And then we're going to turn our crock pot. Don't forget to turn it on, because I've done it before where I forget to turn on. Cook it on low for 4 hours, and we'll come back later. So here are the meatballs after they've been cooking all day in the sauce. And I just let them cook on warm. Made some potatoes, got some corn, Brussels sprout. Easy dinner. There you go.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, life destroyed. Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break?
Okay, today's recipe is super easy. We're going to take a pack of frozen, or not frozen, you can do frozen patties. We're going to take a pack of patties. We're going to take garlic powder, salt, 2 packs of onion soup mix, a pack of brown gravy mix, a diced up onion, some beef broth, some Worcestershire sauce, that's how you say it. And then I don't have cream of mushroom, but you're supposed to use it, I guess. I'm just making this up as I go. I'm going to use cream of chicken just to give the creamy texture. It'll change the flavor a tiny bit, but that's fine. Working with what we have, this is a budget meal. So we are going to layer this in there. I'm just going to put all this together and let it cook on low for 6 hours and come together, because I need to use these patties up. And I thought they love Salisbury steak, so this is just a different variation of it. Then we'll have some like mashed potatoes on the side because I have a bunch of potatoes to use up. Let's go. So I'm going to open the patties. So I got a whole big pack, and I should use them to make burgers, but honestly we'll see what fits in here because I don't have time tonight to cook up burgers. Burgers are easy, but I just don't have time to like sit and mess in the kitchen tonight. So we are going to make something easy. So let's go ahead and add the patties. Actually, let's add the onion in the bottom. The onion in the bottom will kind of give it, it'll add the flavor to the patties and let it cook from the bottom. And it'll also elevate that a little bit in case it like starts to burn at all. Since these are not frozen patties, I've only ever done this recipe with frozen patties. So we're just gonna lay them all in there. Try not to like necessarily stack them on each other, but you only have so much room in these crock pots to do. So let's try to do that. And this will have plenty of leftovers too. We're a family of 6, but this will be a great recipe to leave leftovers. Just layering it all in there. And then wash my hands off, guys, because okay. Now I'm going to take an onion soup mix. I'm going to take 2 packets since I have so much of this. This will all kind of cook together. 2 packets of onion soup. I'm going to put some salt in there. You can put pepper, whatever you want. I'll add a little bit of salt. I will add garlic powder just because it is a must in every recipe I make. And I don't measure a lot of ingredients. A lot of people do. I don't measure. I'm going to add that for flavor, knowing how much I have. And then add the soup. Kind of gives that creamy texture to it. Like I said, if that grosses you out, use your cream of mushroom. That's what I would use if I had it on hand, but I don't. It'll all come together with the onion soup. And then I know how much I have left in this. I don't want to overdo it, but I want to give it a little bit of like gravy. So I'm just adding some of that to cook through, because we have to make some gravy later. So we'll let that cook through. I'm going to cook it for 6 hours on low, and we'll come back. Okay, so here's dinner. I just put a little bit of cornstarch in. The burger's cooked all day long, and it all came together. See? And made some instant mashed potatoes because they're cheap. We needed to use them up. And then I had green beans in the cabinet. They're cheap, so super easy meal, you guys. All come together. So there is the food, guys. And there's tons of sauce, so you can put it on the mashed potatoes, but they don't prefer it on there. There you go. Super easy and cheap. Okay, my friends, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. Say hey to me in the comments. And don't forget to go and check out Megan's channel. Give her some love. Subscribe to her. Look at all of her fun content. And you guys, I will see you all in the next one. Love y'all. Bye.